Are live, and our friend is here, Leticia. Leticia.
Yes,
I
very
always
good.
try to make it too hard, right? And you're the most interesting realtor we've ever met.
Why, thank
Because
you.
you have all kinds of things going on. You're an attorney as well.
Yes, I am.
Can you say lawyer? Is one better to say attorney, lawyer?
You know, it depends. I mean, if you go traditionally to England, you know, lawyer is the one that goes to court, and attorney is just, you know, kind of across the board. But
Okay.
it really doesn't matter.
Barrister? Can we call you barrister?
There we go. Okay.
Anyway, Leticia, I can never say your last name right. Can you help me?
Pingitore.
Pingitore. I
Yes.
always say Pingitore.
That's fine too.
That's okay.
I'm okay with that.
Pingitore. And you're based in Visalia, but you cover the whole valley.
Yes, I mean, and even because I'm with Keller Williams, and so we have the largest network of agents. So if somebody needed, let's say you had a friend who needed a realtor in LA as an example, or Oklahoma or wherever, I can connect in with that particular office and find the best agent.
Oh, anywhere in the country. So
Right.
you're able to refer people over. Now, you are located in Visalia, and we actually have one of your houses. I spent 20 minutes pulling it up, but I was only able to get one of them.
Okay.
You ready to talk about this?
Okay, which one is that? Because I have two. Let's see, is that?
It's this one, I think, right there.
That looks like it's this one
Let's
here.
say that. Okay, I picked wrong.
Yeah, it looks like it's the North Silvervale.
Silvervale,
Yes. Okay. Now this house is located in Northwest Visalia in Shannon Ranch, which is a very desirable
That's
area.
where everybody wants to live now.
Yeah, the Northwest area is really a lot of people wanting to live there, and it's in the Redwood High School district. And what it is it's 5 bedrooms and 3 baths, and it was built in 2004. And the square footage is 3,440. And then the lot is over 10,000.
So it's a big house and
Yes.
a big lot.
Yes.
Now, there's a lot of garages there, I notice.
Yes, yes. And then also too, so the house is, I wanted to tell you, is listed at $369, which is a really great deal, because if you look at all the pictures, it's very
Yeah.
clean, and it's just it's a turnkey house. You just can go ahead and and the loans that are accepted are pretty much all of them across the board.
So FHA or VA or
Right.
anything
So
like
everything.
that. Now, Leticia brought out a bunch of pictures of these houses, and I just couldn't get them to load for some reason. And can we talk about the other house a little? I know we don't have
sure.
pictures.
Yes, yes,
but
yes.
It's a
I'll talk about
fantastic
the other
house,
one.
too.
Yes, the other house, it's listed at $260, so that's obviously like over $100,000 less than the other one. And this one is located in Southeast Visalia, which is in the Golden West High School area. And there are, that's a more developed area. It's been around longer, and people, some people still
Yeah, but if they live in
like it.
Golden West, they want to keep their kids in Golden West.
Exactly, right. And so this one, it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and it was built in 1998, so that's, not that old or anything. The square footage is 2,068, and the lot is almost 10,000. Well, it's about 9,370.
Big lots in Visalia.
We do have
Right.
quite a few big ones, and so, yeah, I think you probably get more, what do they say, bang for your buck out where
Yeah.
we are than in Fresno.
Now, if somebody is thinking of buying a house, they should call you?
Yes, I'll give you my numbers, 559-281-4568. And if somebody isn't pre-qualified yet, I work with various lenders, and I especially one particular lender, and he's really great, he's really responsive, helps people, he's got so many different programs, and especially like FHA Platinum. I mean, I had one client that had to come up with less than $1,000, and that was for everything.
Wow. And they got into a house for under $1,000. Wow.
Yeah, I wrote the offer such that the sellers would pay the closing
Some of the
costs.
costs, yeah.
So, I mean.
It's common now, right?
Yeah. And that particular house is in Hanford, so, like I said, it doesn't have to be just Visalia or Tulare County. It could be wherever, pretty much. But
And you could get buyers and houses. And sellers, should they call you too?
oh, yes, definitely. I have a couple of houses that are going to be coming up for listing, to be listed in a couple of months or whatever. So, yeah, definitely.
And it doesn't matter, Fresno, Clovis, Hanford, Visalia, Exeter.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, if somebody wants somebody that maybe has been working longer in a certain area, I am so well networked that I can set them up with somebody else. I have no problem. My job is to do the best for the client, and timing too. I don't push people. Like I know some people will say, "Oh, well, you need to do this now" or whatever. No, to me, I'll tell you why maybe it's a good idea to do it, but it's up to you. Because you're the boss, you're the client, and it's whatever's right for you.
You're the one with the money.
Yeah, that's right, and I'm here to service. So,
but I'm finding we're seeing a lot of people who traditionally wouldn't have bought a house are realizing that they don't have to rent the rest of their life, that they could get qualified, and maybe even their payment would be less than the rent.
Right. I mean, like, I don't have all the information, like, right in front of me, but I know by memory, like, there was one loan program that if, let's say, the house was around $200,000, maybe their payment would be around $1,300 or something. And some people are paying, $1,200, $1,300, or even $1,500 for in rent, and they're not getting any money back, no equity, no tax write-offs. So it just makes sense to go and buy. I mean, even if somebody's really young, it really, it doesn't matter. If you can get into the house, you have a good job, or good credit score, whatever. Like I said, I have a loan guy I can hook you up with, and
Get you
work out
qualified.
great.
Or find out you're not qualified, and let's get it over with.
Right, and then he can tell you what you need to do to get qualified. So
but it's free to find out.
Oh, it is.
I would say that. It's free to
It
find out.
is.
Call Leti Pingitore, because it's free to find out if you could buy a house. And if you've been renting all this time, and the renting now, there's something about the mortgage deduction that you get if you buy a house. So if your rent's the same as if you bought the house, you'd actually be saving a lot on your mortgage deduction from the taxes. Does that make any sense at all?
Yeah, you know what? I'll have to look into that one because
Yeah.
I hadn't heard about that. But I mean, bottom line though, you're still getting the tax write-offs. You're still getting equity in the house. You're paying your own mortgage instead of somebody else's.
Somebody else's, yeah.
So it's good all the way around. And in terms of, you were talking about me being an attorney, I've been an attorney for over almost 24 years now. So I've, negotiating contracts, all of that. I've done that a long time. So I love what I do, and I love real estate.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea if you're buying a big purchase to have an attorney look at your contract anyway. And, having an attorney a realtor that's an attorney is a definite plus. If you're thinking of buying a house, call Leti Pingitore. If you're thinking of selling your house, call Leti Pingitore. If you're not sure, just call her, and she'll let you know. She'll lead you down the path and maybe introduce you to her lender and see what you can afford and see if it makes sense.
Yes.
Anything else to add?
No, I'm just here to be of service, and I thank you so much for letting me be on the show.
We're going to bring you back in a week or two and actually show the pictures of the houses you have for sale. So,
if they're not sold by then.
they'll be sold, but you have those other ones coming up, and we'll be excited to see those.
Okay.
And we'll be back with more of the Mike and Athena show right after this. We have some exciting things coming up.